Hi YouTube, welcome to all my videos. As you've seen at the beginning of this video is a picture of the 1.5 horsepower Hercules. When I bought the engine, it was absolutely fine, but there's a little bit of a leak on the old fuel tank. So we took the fuel tank off. On the bottom of the fuel tank there was quite a big hole in the bottom of it, and someone's bodged out a car filler at some point. I haven't got a picture of the old tank. So we went on eBay and seen if we get new tanks for the Hercules 1.5 horsepower. You can go and get them in America. They're about $70 each, the galvanised tank. Time you pay postage and customs, it would be quite a dear tank. So one of my friends on the Valley Field in the last couple of weeks has built me a new tank. I said I don't have to be perfect, because it's up underneath the casting of the engine. So this is what he made, all out of stainless. He made the ends especially for it, and it's all fuel proof. He cut the fittings out of the old tank. There's the breather. That's the inlet for the fuel when you put it in. That's the outlet to the carb. You can see how nicely built that tank is. Quite heavy, about 14 inches long, 3.5 inches high by 6.5 inches wide. So it's quite a weight of the tank. All we need to put them back in on the bottom of the casting block is 4 little holes, or 2 each side. You wind one of these nuts back at the bar on both of them, basically push it in, drop it up, and then wind the nut back over to it. That will hold the tank up. The tools you need for us is 2 10mm spanners for those. That's obviously the filling neck of the tank. That's the filter coming in the outlet. There's a ball valve, check valve in there. That's the outlet up into the carburetor. That's your drain for the tank. So the tools you need for that is adjustable, really. Well, unless you've got proper tools for them. The adjustable for that, obviously adjustable to put your copper line back on. A wire brush to clean off the areas where the old PTF tape is, situated on both of it. Then you need some PTF tape, some plumber's tape basically. It's a white tape. Wind it flatly around it, put quite a bit on it, because you tighten it, it'll pull back, and that's all you should need. But you've got to put the tank in first before you're able to fit that and that. So I'll get the tank in now, and then I'll show you what I've done to the tank. So we'll see you back in a minute. As you can see, the 2 studded pieces of bar are across the bottom of the tank, holding it into place. The tank is fitted in there very nice. You've got one hole for the outlet into the carb coming through there, and the other one's on the other side. I'll show you in a minute. We wire brush the filling cap one off on the end, put new PTF tape. This one comes out into the carb. This pipe joins onto this bit here. New PTF tape, make sure that filter's clean. I took the check ball out, just check valve, and just cleaned it a bit. It was clean actually, so just a quick check a minute. We're going to put these into place now. Obviously, just simply screw them into place, turn them in. You know, to screw things in there. I'll show you it in place in a minute. As you can see, the fittings have gone onto the fuel tank okay. This one's coming out to the carburetor. As you can see, the copper line coming down into the check valve is in the T bit there. The pipe goes into the front end of the tank, which I showed you earlier on. The filler neck went in spot on as well. It's all lined up perfectly, all the tank fitting sections. I put fuel in it, ain't leaking nowhere, so good job there. So we're gonna have a little look over mid for the points of oiling on this engine. So I'll go and get the oil can in a minute. Right, one bit of oil on the valves. That's the inlet. The exhaust one's at the bottom. the bit on the rocker for the valves, a bit on the sleeve here, a little bit on the igniter, a bit down on the igniter linkage, a bit down in the bit of the part of the governor, a little tiny spring in here, don't know if you can see that, it's just up on that wood, with a bit of oil on the gears, a bit on the governor weights, bit on this gear can, oil can run, a little turn on the greasers, oiler set about 1 drip a minute, so we have a go starting that up for you.